My name is Andrew Borg. I'm the simulation engineer at FLASC, where my main focus within the Offshore For Sure project is to create a digital twin of the FLASC system. FLASC is gearing up now to set up its first onshore pilot project, where I aid in the detailed design and engineering of parts of the system.
It's a so-called hydro-pneumatic system, so we store the energy by producing electricity. Part of that electricity goes to a pump. That pump drives a hydraulic fluid in a subsea liquid piston. In our case, it was basically liquid going up and down. That liquid pulls in air, compresses it, and pushes it into a tank or a pressure containment system, as we call it. So it can also be a pipeline. And the ocean contributes, in this case, efficiency from the thermal standpoint. We also have a system that is pre-charged, so pipes can be at very high pressure compared to their surrounding water, so we can actually put this in very shallow water, 40-meter depth, for example, and still have a very high energy density.
When offshore wind becomes a powerhouse of Europe, we will see the flexible transporter use of offshore wind. We need to learn from the start how to match different approaches and regulations which go in accordance to different countries. So for example, with FLASC, we worked on business cases calculations for energy storage in Belgium with EcoPower, and also in the Netherlands for the Offshore For Sure partners. We also see cutting-edge innovations in energy generation developing in different regions of the North Sea, which also makes it important to work together and learn from each other to reach synergies from our work, which expand beyond the horizons of the country we operate in. I always had a passion for renewable sources of energy, especially coming from an island like Malta, where one of our main resources is the sun. Apart from that, during my bachelor's and master's degrees, my favorite subjects were always dealing with thermofluids and fluid structure interaction, so it was inevitable that I would end up in this industry. The Offshore For Sure project prides itself on the generation of synergies between different project partners, and it also aims to help developing technologies like FLASC to come up with solutions which will solve or try to solve current as well as future problems. As a result, I see that my personal values align with Offshore For Sure because it's all about creating something for the greater good. It can be mainly boiled down to two things. The first one is the sheer size of the projects involved in offshore, and secondly is trying to find the perfect balance between social impact, economic impact, and environmental impact. And as a result, for such a balance to be obtained, you need society, you need companies, and you also need governments to be aligned on a common goal.
Typical challenges can also include ensuring that we get accurate data, either be it market data, be it technical data of different components. Typical challenges have to do with solving software issues during the creation of the digital twin.
Solution is that I'll ask my colleagues to brainstorm some ideas, and usually a good brainstorming session always leads to good solutions to further progress. So I hope that with the efforts of FLASC and other consortium members, a common synergy can be reached where the different technology developers can work in tandem to create an overall solution which still provides a positive business case and also provides a better quality of life for the public.